I was looking for a bright rear bike light that I could use during the day, and the occasional night ride. Just something that would do the job. I settled on the Planet Bike Superflash Turbo, and this is my long-term review. If things are flashing before your eyes a little too fast, check out the specs and we'll get right into it. This is the Superflash Turbo. When I bought it, I got the Superflash, a mount, 2 brackets, and a rubber shim. A look at the front of the light shows the clear plastic. The top of the light has a super bright LED, and the bottom has 2 smaller 5mm LEDs. On the back, you see the clip. This thing here can clip into a seat bag, on a jacket, on a backpack. I not only use the bike light for cycling, I also use it for running. I clip it to the back of my running belt so I can run day or night. And on the bottom, there's a button to turn the unit on and off. Let's take a closer look at that mount. You can see the top is designated here with the words top. There's a clip-in mechanism and a little lever to release the clip-in mechanism. Let's have a look at the Superflash and the clip that you use to put onto your clothing or something like a bike bag. Okay, stop your laughing. I know, it's so big, I got enough stuff there to take a cruise. But it makes me happy. Let's get back to the mount and the clip. Now the Superflash's clip snaps into the mount and it holds it in securely. I've ridden thousands of kilometers over bumpy roads and this thing has never let go. I usually attach the bike using the seat post mount with a little rubber shim up around here. The rubber shim helps not to scratch up the carbon on my bike, and all I end up doing is screwing the unit in. And the nice thing about the seat mount is it's adjustable. You can actually put, oh, the bike is going to go away on me, already wants to go for a ride. You can just move it up and down to your angle that you select, and then just screw it into place. The Superflash lasts me about 40 to 50 hours in blink mode, until I notice the light begins to dim a little. The brightness of the light would be more than acceptable in the evening, but it's not as effective during the day. One of the reasons might be because I use the cheapest batteries I can buy. Changing the batteries is fairly simple. Look on the unit for a little notch. Take a regular coin. Open the unit, and your batteries are there for changing. I know the trend these days is for USB charging, but I counter with this. If this battery were to die on me during a club ride, all I have to do is walk into any store, buy 2 AAA batteries, put them in, and I'm back in business. Not so with a USB charging unit. The USB charging, I'd have to probably charge the battery between a half hour to an hour, which when you're out on a club ride may not be possible. Before I close up the Superflash, let's check out the construction. The clear plastic covers the electronics and is bonded together, making it difficult for water to penetrate. 2 things protect the batteries and push button from water. There's a gasket that surrounds the light, and the back cover that snaps into place. The light has been rained on, splashed on, splattered with mud, and it's never given me a problem. The Superflash has 2 modes. The first one is flashing mode, as you can see it going on here. The pattern you see is random. It constantly changes and makes you more visible. The next mode is steady, and that's if you just want a red light on all the time. I prefer the flashing mode as it makes me more visible on the road. And now let's take the light out for a daytime road test. This is our first distance marker. It's 10 meters or 30 feet. The light is very noticeable. Let's move up the road a bit. The next distance marker is 30 meters or 100 feet. We're beginning to see how effective the random pattern is in making the light visible. Let's move up to the 50-meter mark or 165 feet. The light is visible, although it seems it is becoming a little more difficult to see. Here's our final marker of 75 meters or about 250 feet. It is visible, but very difficult to see. Let's sum up the Superflash Turbo. It's reasonably priced at $30. It's bright enough to be used in the day and great for being seen at night. It's easy to operate with two modes, flash and steady. The clip on the back of the Superflash makes it great for other activities when you want to be seen, like running. The mount is well built, holding the Superflash securely and making it easy to adjust. In my travels, this light is held up in rain, splashing water, mud, road grime, and it just keeps on working. It also uses off-the-shelf batteries that are easily replaceable. Now the not-so-good stuff. It uses off-the-shelf batteries that are easy to replace. Many people just like the convenience of using a USB charger to charge up their light and not having to search around for a couple of batteries. The light dims down as the battery life wears on. The brackets are only good for round shapes. It would have been really nice that the bracket could fit around more arrow shapes that are common on many of today's bicycles. I'm really glad I bought the Superflash Turbo. It does the job, and it didn't cost me a fortune. I know it's not as bright as the competition out there, but when I'm out pack riding, my fellow riders really appreciate not being blinded all day long. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you want more, subscribe. We'll see you soon.